Today, my informative speech is going to be on dupe culture and Gen Z. What if I told you that the $20 bag on someone's shoulder looks nearly identical to a $1,600 designer version, and that it was a conscious choice, not a knockoff mistake? Gen Z is not falling for the luxury labels anymore. Hashtag dupe has over 6 billion views on TikTok. Why does this matter? It shows how values are shifting. A generation raised during economic crisis, a pandemic, and inflation are redefining what fashion means and making smart choices cool again. If you've ever shopped on Amazon, Shein, or Temu because something went viral, if you've ever seen a creator on TikTok say, "This is a dupe," you've been a part of this wave. This is more than a money-saving trend. It is a cultural moment where young people says, "We want style that is smart, accessible, and ours." In today's speech, we will explore what dupes are and why Gen Z values them, viral dupe trends in real-life moments, how brands are reacting to this shift, and what this all means for ethics, creativity, and future of styles. Let's define it clearly. A dupe is a legally distinct product that mimics feels the look or performance of a high-end brand. Unlike counterfeits, dupes do not pretend to be the original. They offer a similar function or appearance at a fraction of the price. 71% of Gen Z, sometimes or always, buy dupe, according to Business Insider. 31% of Gen Z also feel financially unstable, so affordability means more than ever. For Gen Z, dupes are empowering. They offer an ability to stay stylish and current without going into debt. It is not about cheapness, it is about a choice and having options. Gen Z grew up online, so they are digitally native and quick to find value where older generations might only see it as a knockoff. To them, choosing a dupe is not a downgrade, it is a flex. To understand this better, let's look at real-world events where dupes didn't just trend, they took over. Let's talk about Melbourne. In June of 2025, a pop-up shop featured $5 lip glosses and $12 glow drops that looks almost identical to Dior and Drunk Elephant's products. Hundreds of people stood in line in the cold, proving the desire for affordable luxury is alive and thriving, according to news.com. That moment wasn't about just beauty. It was about access, about belonging, and about saying I can look good without spending big. Meanwhile, viral TikToks about Louis Vuitton bags, dupes, and creeps tenfold before February and April of 2025. Influencers proudly show dupes versus the originals in the video, sometimes even preferring the dupe for its practicality. 70% of Gen Z say that they've purchased dupes at least sometimes, and they are not ashamed. They're proud, and they will show off the savings and praise their quality. These moments are rewriting the rules, and companies are starting to notice. Major brands have started to pay attention. Lululemon Dupe Swap event allowed people to trade in their budget leggings for real Lululemon pieces. It was clever and embraced the trend more than shaming it. Olaplex responded to dupe culture by being transparent about their formulas and science, showing what makes their brand worth it. Elf Beauty has been winning with this approach. They market their products as affordable, dupe friendly, and they pulled in nearly $1 billion in just 9 months, according to Vogue Business. Luxury brands, however, are struggling. Why pay $500 when $40 gets you the same look? They're being forced to rethink their identity, pricing, and storytelling. Some brands fight back with inclusivity, others lean in and try to stay relevant. In the end, those who adapt are thriving. But with success comes controversy. Dupes aren't without criticism. Are dupes harmless or harmful? That's the debate. Some designers argue that they undermine creativity and disrespect the artistry around the original work. Others say fashion has always been borrowed, from runway to streetwear, trends are recycled. Legally, dupes live in a gray area. They are not counterfeits, but they do raise questions about the originality, patents, and creative rights. According to Vogue Business, nearly 49% of dupe buyers reportedly have received poor quality or even scam products. This trust issue makes people even conscious when they're saving and appealing. Still, for Gen Z, dupes are about being included. They offer a chance to participate in fashion that might otherwise be out of reach, so they are challenging the idea that only expensive things are valuable. So what does it all mean? Let's bring it in and close out. Dupes equal affordable fashion and beauty. TikTok and social media fuel the culture. Brands are being pushed to innovate or risk being left behind, but ethical and legal concerns are still growing. The pop-up in Melbourne was not about just a $5 lip gloss. It was about redefining fashion, and that moment captured the power Gen Z was able to rewrite the rules. Coco Chanel once said, in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. Gen Z is taking that literally, but they are also being different by rejecting labels, not chasing them. To them, dupe is not a fake. It is a freedom and confidence. It is a smart fashion choice, and the movement isn't about copying. It is about creative access and choice. That's what Dupe Generation stands for, and that's why this trend is here to stay.